Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of r/AskReddit. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe so you will never miss a video. So let's get started. What is the worst gift you've ever received for your birthday? My husband died, and due to the logistics of everything, his funeral was on my birthday. Pretty crappy present to say the least. Indeed. My 19-year-old brother's funeral was on my 22nd. My mom passed on my birthday. It's definitely a bittersweet experience every year. I was buying $5 CD I wanted on my birthday. My now ex said he hadn't gotten me a gift yet, so he said he'd just buy it for my gift. About a week later, I was buying groceries, and a $5 bill was in my change, and he is eyeing it. He tells me, "Hey, you never paid me back for the CD I got you for your birthday." So, I gave him the money for it. I can see why he's your ex. What? This is not how gifts work. So what did he gift you in the end? Neither the money nor the idea, just his allowance that you buy yourself that CD? Glad you exed him. Everyone forgetting that my birthday happened despite the fact that I'm a twin, but everyone remembered my twin's birthday instead of mine. Does your twin ever say anything about it? A birthday cake that I was then asked to pay for. I don't eat cake. What happened to the cake? My uncle and aunt gave me a broken toy car when I was like 5. They let my cousin play with it before it was my birthday, and he broke it. Okay, that's just tacky. Harry? An anti-aging cream. Would be cool if I wasn't 9 years old. Opened it, and it was obvious it was used before, also had a hair in it. Mom put it in trash immediately. Who was it from? Last year for Christmas I got a half-eaten meat basket from my in-laws. The summer sausage was cut in half and wrapped with plastic wrap, and the cheese spread had been opened. In what world does this seem okay or even occur as a thought? Ouch. I was an overweight teen and my aunt got me a scale for my 15th birthday. That's just rude. Something similar happened to me for my 9th birthday. My morbidly obese grandmother bought me a bunch of clothes too small for me, and said I could have them when I lost the weight I needed to. My dad's side of the family used to give my siblings and the entire Costco-sized packs of corn muffin mix for our birthdays/Christmas. Always corn muffin, never any other kind. Like, we would unwrap the present and it would be 10 boxes of corn muffin mix. I can't offer you more context because there literally isn't any. It was always a mystery. My parents used to fight about it, lol. What side of the fight were your parents on? I am confused if they were for or against corn muffins. That's their way of shipping drugs to your dad undetected. Your dad just swapped the packs he bought himself with those. My uncle gave me a Xbox Live Points card for my birthday. When I went to redeem it, it said card not activated. This happened 2 years in a row until my mom told him about it. UNC thought he got it on a 5-finger discount. My ex's sister-in-law did this to several of us every Christmas, and her dad would always feel bad and mail the equivalent in cash. Year 5 or 6 we checked the balance of a card during presents, found it was unactivated, and he asked her to leave the house without the gifts she had already opened. Not really a gift per se. All I asked for was that my mom and sister not antagonize one another during my birthday dinner over something stupid. I wound up leaving for an hour before either of them noticed I'd left. As someone who has to deal with relatives not getting along on an almost daily basis, asking for that not to happen can and will be met with empty promises and antagonizing sentences. Sad face? Nothing. No card, no gift, not even a happy birthday. My mom asked me a few days later what I had been up to. I said, "Oh, nothing much, just turned 30 on the 7th. Never seen her get so quiet. 30 is a decade birthday too, that one's rough. My 30th birthday sucked too. Usually on my birthday my mom, sister, and I go to a restaurant, and I get gift cards or money. 30th birthday, nothing, no card, no cake. Finally at 6 p.m., I ask when are we leaving to go eat, and my mom says that my brother-in-law is sick, and my mom is helping my sister take care of him. No happy birthday wishes or anything. I never got a gift that year or a meal out. I am still salty about that years later because I was depressed about turning 30 and my family didn't care. Now I have a husband and we go out to eat with my mother-in-law. My asshole MIL gave me her used bathrobe. I don't know how one could possibly say fuck you more eloquently without words than that. Still stuns me 20 plus years later. EW. I am so sorry. That is vile. Even Harry Potter received better presents from the Dursleys. My boyfriend broke up with me. When I started crying and mentioned how it was a shitty gift, he said, "Oh shit. I forgot it's your birthday." Must have sucked at the time. But you dodged a bullet with that one. It was the worst, but also the most thoughtful. This was the 90s and skateboarding was going popular again. My dad has always thought bigger is better, so he got me some monster truck wheels on a cheap deck. At first I was upset, but I realized he was just trying his best to understand my interests. There's the silver lining. I remember those wheels. They looked like they came off of a Tonka truck. Those things were expensive and meant for off-road boarding, kind of a precursor to mountain boarding. Add in some sky hooks and riding down grassy hills was kinda fun. 97 when I rode some. I think that was a nice gesture by your dad, but I understand a teen wanting a real deck. A day at an amusement park where my father explicitly went out of his way to make it excruciatingly clear that we were not there for my birthday. I was 8. Do you have siblings? I could see it being a way to avoid, but they got to go for their birthday. I want to go again. This painfully reminds me of when I get a board game as a birthday gift, but my mother would specify that it was for the family. I don't know why, so I couldn't feel any sense of possession or ownership of it or something. So that a day which was supposed to special and for me could be not special or not for me. Last birthday I lived with my family, they all went out to eat without me, lol. That's sad. Did you end up doing anything you enjoyed instead? The year my husband invited friends over for my birthday, so I got to make my own birthday cake, along with dinner for 8 people, and received no gifts. Who the fuck shows up to a birthday party and thinks, and no big deal if I walk in empty-handed, not like they are expecting me to have any basic decency of preparing a gift. On her 21st birthday, my sister received a very nice handgun from our dad. Murica. I liked guns a lot, so I was excited when my 21st birthday came around. Y'all, my dad gave me 2 pair of pleat front khakis. The kind that make you look like you're wearing a diaper under them. To top it off, they were a size too small. Handgun for the pretty young daughter, keeps her safe from sexual assault. 2 small front pleated khakis for the boy, you aren't getting anyone pregnant. Savvy dad. Sometimes it's very obvious who the favorite child is. One year my uncle got me batteries, with a note that said toy not included. Another year he wrote IOU on a piece of paper. Sucks as a birthday present, but hilarious joke. He could have given something else too. An IOU can be extremely valuable, but from the sounds of it not much from your uncle. That's some genuine uncle humor. How old were you? I assume probably not old enough for those gifts to be funny. They would be funny for an adult who doesn't expect any gift anymore. I have a few. I was taken to a steakhouse for my birthday one year. They all knew I was a vegetarian, but my family all wanted steak. I had complimentary bread and coleslaw for my birthday that year. I planned a big party when I was 16, almost everyone I invited said yes, then no one showed up. An ex-BF and I had planned a weekend getaway for my 30th at a fancy hotel. We were supposed to meet there. He never showed, he claimed he'd been called into work, but I think he was cheating on me. I ended up getting sick, food poisoning maybe, had to beg the front desk to bring me some bread in the middle of the night. I checked out at dawn to drive myself 2 hours to home. I loved celebrating my birthday as a kid, but now I actively ignore it. God, I'm so fucking sorry for you, life's a bitch, it isn't always a choice, sadly, sad face. A keychain in the shape of Texas with the name and phone number of a random traffic lawyer. I've never been to Texas or expressed interest in the state, and I didn't know the lawyer. Nothing. As in, nobody remembered it. No gift. No card. No phone call. Nothing. At least I had a cute kitty to cuddle up with. But yeah, that was a sorta sucky year. Be a kind friend to yourself and do something that put a smile on your face next time. Fight the loneliness and look for new friends. I know it is not easy. Be creative and patient. There are thousands of people like you outside looking for the same thing. As someone posted here before, you solitaires find each other. When I was a kid, my dad gave me the money I got for Christmas on my birthday. Christmas, I got money. Birthday, I was allowed to spend it. WTF? I'm giving you a present, but you're not allowed to use it until later. I got a tube sock filled with nickels and hard candy from a purse. I'm equally scared and confused by this. These are not so bad, but I remember them because they made me confused. When I was 10, my grandma gave me a plain white towel. I wasn't good at hiding my disappointment, so my mom made me apologize and pretend that I loved it. There was no way that I could tell it apart from all the other plain white towels we had. One birthday, my mom gave me 2 dresses without a receipt. One was size XL, one was size XS. My size is M. I didn't ask her what she was thinking. She bought the XL by accident, then got the XS to average it out. Finding out that my extended family was well aware my whole life of the abuse I suffered, but felt that it wasn't their place to interfere in private family business. That was the beginning of the end of my relationship with my aunts, uncles, and cousins. What a betrayal. I'm so sorry. Hopefully you have some new people in your life who care about you. I had just worked off the baby weight and was finally down to a small again. My mom, who loves to take digs at my weight, bought me a bunch of tent-like drapery clothes in large. If you're any good with a needle and thread, turn them into a cute dress or outfit that shows off your figure. Or take them to a tailor to have it done. Show up to meet her wearing your new threads and thank her with a smart-ass smile on your face. She'll hate it. That's horrible. I feel so angry for you. So sorry that happened to you. Moms should lift up their children, not drag them down. Gift card for a steakhouse. I'm a vegetarian. Most of them have great veggies, so I guess it's better than nothing. Still got a loud laugh from me though. Smiley face. Gift card to a game store that went out of business 2 days before my birthday. That seems like the type of joke gift an uncle would give. On my 13th birthday, my parents asked if I wanted to have a friend over. I didn't have any friends, so I called the one person I could think of, my former best friend who had begun being a total asshole to me, and sure enough, he didn't want to do anything. So my dad and I went to my cousin's football game that night. As we were going in, the mayor of our town was there shaking people's hands as they went in through the gate. He shook my dad's hand, and then when I reached to shake his hand, he literally put his hand on my back and shoved me forward so he could shake the hand of the guy behind me. Then it started to rain, and they ended up having to cancel the game because there were recorded lightning strikes in the area. As we were walking through the parking lot to leave, a big truck revved through a puddle right beside us and completely covered us with muddy water. Most memorable birthday ever. If you made it to the end of the video, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and we will see you in the next video.